Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Los Angeles Angels.
Getting the nod in this one, Jose Soriano. What do we have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're off and running from Anaheim.
Outside,
Soriano,
ball.
a 6'3" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Chopped left side. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Mookie digs in here. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Just starting things out here in Anaheim.
That's a ball.
And now 2-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, bases empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto. And the 0-1. Right there for his strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Dodgers, number 70. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one is downstairs. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
so
your base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike.
Did he
Check
go?
swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Grissom aboard here at first with nobody out. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Batting third, right fielder.
Take a look at the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Joe Adell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away. This one in the air right field, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, and a count 1-1. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter,
right
Kyle
fielder,
Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Low ball. That's in. Ball.
That one clips the outside corner, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. There goes Tucker. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
The 0-1. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big-time power.
Hey! Ha! That missed. That's a ball.
That's inside.
That's inside. Ball.
And it's 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying.
Over to first. They get the out on Muncy. That's the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Ball. That's up.
On the ground, right side. Kim sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Sixth, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And now Zach Neto.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that chops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Yoan Moncada in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Upstairs
ball
outside,
that's
ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sebastian Rivero.
That's a
Well,
foul
he got a
ball.
first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
That's up. That's a ball. Ball low.
Fought off foul. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
And here is Bryce Teodosio. Two on, 2 outs.
Good spot
No, that
for the
missed. That's a
hitter.
ball.
Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Vaughn Grissom in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again. The Halos with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that'll load
Take
the
the base.
bases.
Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit, led off the bottom of the first with a walk. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And there's a
That's
ball.
inside. Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air right field. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
Moncada. Long throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
So up next, Andy Pajes. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Hesung Kim will hit next. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's in. Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. That one
That's
ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Tap to first. Grissom. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here's Joe Adell. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Next offering is fouled back. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
That one almost got him. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
No, that missed.
The 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Start of the 4th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Outside low. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Close, but call the ball. Ball three. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. The 2-1. Yeah, that's outside.
Ball outside.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Here's Betts. Grounded out his first time. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That's too low. And the count is 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Quick toss to first. Ohtani back in. And the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one way inside. Ohtani at first, one gone. That one misses, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. So a walk.
Take your baseball,
puts runners at first and second. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Stays alive.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Trap under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Go ahead run on base. Will Smith, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball high.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and he popped it up. Neto settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Nope, ball.
That pitch in for a strike, and 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. And fouled off. On the ground, right side to Betts at second for 1 and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play, and now Yohan Moncada.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Downstairs to Moncada.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
got him swinging. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the 0-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Rolled over to third. Moncada in the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The Dodgers looking to strike first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside. In the air, left side. Teodosio going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Go ahead run on base. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up.
At the dish,
That's
looking
ball.
to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Right through there for a strike.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Ryan Johnson up and loosening in the pen. Silson also getting ready. Two on, one out. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And it's even
Ball.
up. On the ground.
That's foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. That's too low.
Ball.
Full count now. Shohei Ohtani would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Runners are at the corners, one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That one's in there, 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Peraza flips it. They get the out, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Angels catcher, Sebastian Rivera.
38.
First
Nope,
pitch, and he has
that's
to
in.
get out of the way.
Hee-haw! That's a ball down.
The 2-1. Next offering
No,
is
that's out.
outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now here is Bryce Teodosio. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Angels. First
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, and here's the first baseman, Vaughn Grissom. He's 0 for 1.
Ball!
Runner takes off, pitching
Yeah.
for a strike. Throw bounces, he's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Ball up.
Movement in the bullpen. Wyatt Mills appears to be getting loose. Trinan getting loose as well. Runner edges away at second. And that's a base hit. There comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down, runner at first. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that
misses.
misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball one.
Ha!
That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder.
Digging in, Joe Adele. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one off the plate inside. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher on
Angels,
here,
number
Ryan
32.
Johnson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Mookie Betts will get us started.
Ball. Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. That's out to center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 2. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Adele on his way over, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Wyatt Mills.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Leading off, Jorge Soler.
No, that missed.
Activity in
That's
the
a ball.
bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And that drops in for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now it's going to be Oswald Peraza. Out to short. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. Two gone now.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Zach Neto. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1.
Ball.
Just
Ball.
missed. Inside.
Take your
and that's
base, ball
ball
4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. A strikeout and a walk. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Sebastian Rivero, the next to hit for the Angels.
No, ball. Ball out.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls one off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Check swing, hit on the ground. Muncy on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Angels get one on this double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Ball. No, that's it.
Johnson, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. The 2-1. On the ground, right side. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Max Muncy at the dish. On the ground to the left. Moncada tossed to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one the other way. And
foul ball.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive to short and caught. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Bryce Teodosio. He's one of those Dave McCarty,
outside.
Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Betts tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Vaughn Grissom.
Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Kim has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wood.
Two down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
The 1-2. That's down and in. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Wyatt Mills will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Will Klein.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Joe Adell.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That clips the corner. Trout off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Play made, that ends the inning. Angels strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Andy Pajes digs in now.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one chopped up the middle. Peraza tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim.
Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Taps softly to the right side. To first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2 on the way. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Now, Oswald Peraza up the middle. Betts fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next, the Angels, the shortstop.
2 down, bases empty. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
That's the ball. Hey! No, that's inside.
And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Sam Bachman. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one in the air, right field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really important at bat coming up now.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in there at the knees. the tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit on the ground to the right
And
side,
foul.
but it kicks foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Man at second.
Well,
Inside, ball.
a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Breaking ball inside. And now 3-2. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And
That's
takes
the ball.
low for ball one. Gets him to chase after that one. The Angels trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that's outside.
That's the
Not
ball.
really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Bachman is just one strike away.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball four,
That's it.
2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Muncy digs in.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Strike one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Pitch misses
the ball.
there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And that skips into dirt. What a stop to first, And what a play. Ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.